Welcome to your channel, Smith Kaizer. My dear viewer, your narrator is Kamba Dangote. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and get the latest updates from Kaizer Chiefs. Spotted, former Chelsea star visits Kaizer Chiefs. There's a very special visitor at the Kaizer Chiefs village. It's none other than the former Chelsea and Côte d'Ivoire star Salomon Kalou. Kaizer Chiefs fans were treated to a decent surprise via social media today. The club hosted former Chelsea and Ivory Coast star Salomon Kalou at the village. Salomon Kalou visits Kaizer Chiefs. Kalou, whose glittering career includes gold medals for the Premier League, UEFA Champions League, and AFCON winner, paid a visit to Naturina. Amakasi wasted no time in sharing the photos of his stopover on social media, much to the delight of the fanbase. The Ivorian forward also revealed that growing up, both he and his brother were inspired by the Kaizer Chiefs icon Dr. Kalo. Advertisement. In the note, the club said, Kaizer Chiefs welcomed AFCON, Premier League and UCL winner with Chelsea and Amakasi fan Salomon Kalou, who spoke of his admiration for the club and the way he and his brother Bonaventure Kalou were motivated by Amakasi legend Dr. Kalo to reach the heights they did. In the note, the club said, Kaizer Chiefs welcomed AFCON, Premier League and UCL winner with Chelsea and Amakasi fan Salomon Kalou, who spoke of his admiration for the club and the way he and his brother Bonaventure Kalou were motivated by Amakasi legend Dr. Kalo to reach the heights they did. In the meantime, Amakasi will soon prepare for a trip to Polokwane to battle Magisai FC in the Betway Premiership. The game will take place after the FIFA international break on Saturday, November 22. Also read, confirmed. Kaizer Chiefs fan Kalou impressed by Amakasi village. Kaizer Chiefs welcomed former Côte d'Ivoire and Chelsea forward Salomon Kalou to the Kaizer Chiefs village on Wednesday. Kalou is in South Africa as a guest analyst covering the UEFA Champions League for television channel SuperSport. The 2011-12 UEFA Champions League winner with Chelsea spoke of his admiration of the club, saying, I am truly impressed by the facilities here and the welcome I have received. I have always admired Kaizer Chiefs because they wear the same colors as my former club, ASEC Mimosas. Salomon and his older brother Bonaventure, another former Ivorian international, are longtime admirers of former Amakasi midfielder, Dr. Kalo, who came to the village to meet with Kalou. Kalou elaborated on his admiration for 16V, my brother used to be called Dr. Kalo when we were young, he explained, adding, he always wore the number 15, at youth level, at club level with Paris Saint-Germain and Feyenoord, and for Côte d'Ivoire. Doctor was our idol and we drew a lot of inspiration from him. We also watched Kaizer Chiefs teams of that era and took some learning from their style of play. Kalo spoke to the elder Kalou on the phone and Bonaventure reiterated what his brother had said, which touched the former Amakasi maestro, who said of his interactions which the Kalou brothers, it is humbling and an honor to hear that they achieved what they did taking inspiration from watching me and my Chiefs teammates. You never imagine that you can be the inspiration for players to achieve big things like Salomon and Bonaventure have. Kalou was also met by club chairman, Dr. Kaizer Motang who, when addressing the 2015 AFCON winner, explained, when I was playing in the United States I could have extended my career. In 1969, I left to return to help inspire the next generations of footballers. To hear from you how Kaizer Chiefs inspired you and your brother is great motivation for me, as it was also my desire to help uplift and give hope to African footballers. The Chiefs chairman extended a further invitation to Kalou offering, whenever you are in Johannesburg reach out to Dr. Remember, this is home for you. You are always welcome at the Chiefs village and are part of the family. Kalo added that he would happily play host to Kalou in the future, pledging, our chairman showed his kind heart by opening the doors to Salomon. I will be only too happy to receive him whenever he is in town. Kalou thanked Chiefs for hosting him and will use the experience of his trip to Naturina to help him as he continues to develop and expand his own academy in the Côte d'Ivoire. Rulani Mokoena, Downs players are in good shape, we're working on the tactical aspects for Pirates. Rulani Mokoena during Mamelodi Sundowns training session. In the race for the PSL Player of the Season award, Mamelodi Sundowns coach Rulani Mokoena has thrown his hat behind one of his star players. The coveted PSL Player of the Season award recognizes a player who weaves consistency throughout the DStv Premiership campaign. Last year, midfielder Teboho Makona etched his name on the trophy after a stellar season marked by unwavering performances. This season, the race for the award is wide open, with players from various clubs making strong cases with their impressive performances. Sponsored links. You may like. How to choose assisted living options that align with your personal needs. ShopLearnLove.com. By Tabola. But Mokoena has picked goalkeeper Ronwen Williams as his favorite to win the Player of the Season award. However, in the football fraternity, it's rare for goalkeepers to win such awards worldwide. Rulani Mokoena tips Ronwen Williams for top PSL award. This season, Williams has played 38 appearances in all competitions. He has managed 27 clean sheets and conceded 13 goals. I think there's been an unorthodox frontrunner, and that's Ronwen Williams. It's unorthodox because we normally don't consider goalkeepers to receive such awards, said Mokoena. Ronwen Williams in action for Mamelodi Sundowns. Ronwen Williams in action for Mamelodi Sundowns. Picture by Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm talking by football culture, worldwide, that's why they started creating individual awards like the Golden Glove for the goalkeeper. Really, it's an award that very seldom goes to the goalkeeper. But when I look at Ronwen's contribution this season to Sundowns, not just only as a goalkeeper but also on in-field play, in possession and the way he tries to do things, I think he's been head and shoulders, and from a level of consistency, he's been head and shoulders above the rest. What Ronwen has done this season will shape South African goalkeeping culture for many years. What we'll start to see is teams will start recruiting goalkeepers because they can play with their feet and assist in the build-up, more than looking at a goalkeeper because he can stop shots. Other players that Rulani Mokoena says deserve to win the Player of the Year award. Despite Williams being Mokwena's favorite to win the award, the mentor further mentioned other players that he believes deserve to win the top award. This includes Orlando Pirates star Patrick Maswange, Sundowns trio Teboho Makona, Kaliso Mado, and Aubrey Modiba, and Stellenbosch FC stars Ikram Rainers, Ismail Touré and Lelehanalo Mojila of TS Galaxy. Patrick Maswangani deserves special mention because I've been watching, added Mokoena. He's picking up towards the end of the season, and you know how the mind works, it's picking up recently. At the moment, he is playing well, and he has made a gria. Death. In June, police in California arrested Sheldon Johnson, 35, and Kenesha Rice, 36, for the February death of Martin Loftus, 35. Police identified Martin's girlfriend as Long, the driver who killed Jose Tabares. Johnson is Long's younger brother and Johnson and Rice were in a relationship, police said. On February 6, a maintenance worker discovered Loftus's body in an apartment complex near Sahara Avenue and Durango Drive in the West Valley. Arriving officers found Loftus dead inside an apartment from several gunshot wounds, they said. Police reviewed social media posts from Johnson and Rice where they mentioned Long's death, officers said. Police also found other connections between Johnson and Rice, Loftus and Long's family, they said. Johnson was charged with open murder and burglary. The court was in the process of rescheduling his trial as of Thursday. He remained in custody at the Clark County Jail. Rice was not listed as a jail inmate as of Thursday. She faces charges of murder, burglary, conspiracy to commit murder and conspiracy to commit burglary. She was due to return to court in February. Death. In June, police in California arrested Sheldon Johnson, 35, and Kenesha Rice, 36, for the February death of Martin Loftus, 35. Police identified Martin's girlfriend as Long, the driver who killed Jose Tabares. Johnson is Long's younger brother and Johnson and Rice were in a relationship, police said. On February 6, a maintenance worker discovered Loftus's body in an apartment complex near Sahara Avenue and Durango Drive in the West Valley. Arriving officers found Loftus dead inside an apartment from several gunshot wounds, they said. Police reviewed social media posts from Johnson and Rice where they mentioned Long's death, officers said. Police also found other connections between Johnson and Rice, Loftus and Long's family, they said. Johnson was charged with open murder and burglary. The court was in the process of rescheduling his trial as of Thursday. He remained in custody at the Clark County Jail. Rice was not listed as a jail inmate as of Thursday. She faces charges of murder, burglary, conspiracy to commit murder and conspiracy to commit burglary. She was due to return to court in February.